So we're going to look at analogous colors, and analogous colors means any 3 to 4 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So let me pick an obnoxious color here. Okay. So I can choose any 3 colors that are neighbors. So I could choose yellow, yellow, orange, and orange. I can choose blue, green, blue, and blue violet. Those are analogous colors. You can sometimes use a 4th color. So, I mean, I can include violet into that group. I can include red, orange into this group if I wanted to. But it's usually about 3 to 4 colors. For the sphere exercise that we're going to do right now, I'm just going to pick 3 colors. And just so you can kind of get a feel for it. Now this is a little bit different from just like warm and cool colors. So while these colors are warm, if I were doing a sphere with just warm colors, I might do yellow, orange, and red. So there's like a broader range between the 3. Analogous colors, they're closely related. So I'm not using red. Orange would be yellow's my lightest, orange is my darkest, and yellow orange would be like my middle gray or my middle tones. So that's what we're gonna look at next. So for this activity, you're just going to do some analogous spheres. You'll do 4 of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place 4 circles here. Okay. And so my one combination is going to be yellow, yellow, orange, and orange. Now with my color pencil set, I only have yellow and orange, but that's okay. I can blend the 2 to create my yellow orange. You always want to have a light color. So you always want to have a light color or a light value. This is going to be all of like your highlights. You want a middle color or value. So this is going to be like your middle grays, and then you want a dark color, and this is going to be like your shadows, the really dark shadows of your object. So when you're shading with color, you kind of want to make sure you have those already set in your mind. So same thing like with my monochromatic, I'm going to start with my darker color. So I'm going to start with my orange, and I'm going to start putting in my shadows. Now if you want, you can add a little bit of black. It depends on what the look you're going for. Sorry everyone, my neighborhood's really noisy. You can add a little bit of black to this, but first start with just pure analogous color. So this is just the color itself. Sometimes black can kill a color and it dulls it out. So you want to be very careful about your usage of black sometimes. So I'm going to stop for right now with my orange, and I'm going to start mixing in my yellow. I'm going to start off really light where I want my highlight at. And I don't want to blend my yellow all the way down because I don't want to contaminate my orange here. I want my orange to stay nice and orange. So I'm just going to blend my yellow into the orange a little bit. Like I'm not getting too far down into that. So that this part stays really nice, a yellow orange. And then I can build up to my yellow. And I might go back and bring out my orange a little bit more here. Lightly blend in some orange here to bring that into a little bit more yellow orange. And then my bottom, always don't forget your reflective light here. So I'm going to add a little bit more orange to my reflective light. And then I'm going to bring in my yellow, because that reflective light should be a yellow orange. And then for my shadow, I'm going to do my shadow with the black. My circle's really squashy, but it's okay. Okay, so you're gonna do, you can pick any other colors, just make sure they're analogous. Make sure you have a light, medium, and a dark color, and make sure that they are colors right next to one another on the color wheel. So your next one might be yellow, green, green, blue, green. You get to choose. Remember, there are any three colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, right next to each other.